A young man is under arrest tonight following a weekend street takeover in Walker, and police say there could be more arrests. Officers are trying to stop the drivers who've been shutting down intersections and racing for months. 13 on your side's Callie Lichter was in court when one driver was arraigned, and she has more on this trend.
Right now it seems to be an issue. That thing, it's kind of a fun thing to do and things is cool. Yeah, it's not going to be cool, and if you get caught in this, it's not going to be a pleasant thing for you.
A street takeover on Saturday in Walker ended with at least one person in police custody, with officials saying to expect more. Caden Mead was charged after police say he was drifting and doing donuts. When the lights and sirens came on, they say he fled in his Pontiac Firebird and flipped them off.
Fleeing and eluding is a felony offense, so you just shouldn't do it. You may face consequences for lesser charges, but to run from the police is just a bad idea.
Kent County Prosecutor Chris Becker says this car meetup is part of a concerning trend where cars take over streets to participate in activities like drag racing, donuts, and burnouts. This one on the corner of Alpine Avenue and Old Orchard Drive, officials say, attracted hundreds of cars Saturday night. Becker says these meetups will not go without consequences.
Reckless driving is a mandatory 90-day suspension of license. A fleeing and eluding is a 1-year suspension of license. And while you may not do jail time, there's always a possibility, but a driver's license sanction is a huge burden on anybody trying to get around in this day and age.
Even if officials don't catch the drivers, he says there are much worse repercussions.
And once again, the heightened risk that, what happens, not just fleeing, but then if there's an accident, if there's something that happens after you're running from the police, that causes a whole nother larger implications should something even worse happen. So it's just not a good idea to run from the police.
Callie joined us now from the newsroom. And Callie, what charge is Mead facing?
Juliet, fleeing a police officer carries a 2-year sentence and $500 fine if convicted. He would also have his license suspended for a year. Traffic offenses like this one, Becker says, stay with a person for as long as they carry a license. Juliet.
Callie, thank you for that report.